The plan is that I will build a whirligig from this block of basswood, from this piece of poplar wood, from 2 different size wooden dowels, and from a small lazy Susan. The idea for this carousel is from the Whirligig Maker's book by Jack Wiley. I will probably only use half of this block of basswood. The whirligig I'm planning to make is a merry-go-round or carousel whirligig with 2 clowns, one on each side. I have cut the block of basswood in 2 pieces, and then I cut from one of the pieces 4 thinner pieces, and I will make the bottom of the carousel from this and the top from this piece, and from the other 2 pieces I will make the blades for the propeller. There will be 4 horses with 1 child on each horse running around in the merry-go-round. Eight hind legs. 8 legs for the 4 children. The idea for the 2 clowns is from the book Whimsical Whirligigs by Anders Lunde. I will line the body of the juggling clown with an 1/8 inch brass tubing, and then I will use a 1/16 inch brass rod to hold the arms. it turned out that this propeller didn't work very well. I have now 8 triangles and 8 top pieces for the carousel. Eight pieces, 8 triangles. Like this. And then 8 pieces like this. Before I put together the Whirligig, I'm going to paint it. It'll take some time, but it's definitely better to paint the parts before I glue or screw them together. And I have now all the parts of the MerryGoRound Whirligig ready. They are all painted and varnished, and they are ready to be assembled. And it turned out that the Lazy Susan did not work very well. So now it seems to be ready, and then came this rainstorm. It is remarkable that when the rain and the hail and the wind comes from directly above, it seems to work okay. It seems not to work so well when the wind comes from the side. I'm not satisfied with how the carousel turns, and I have the suspicion that it might have to do with the shape of the propeller. The type of propeller with the blades set at an angle of 45 degrees seems not to work very well with the vertical axis propeller. There are several different designs for vertical axis propellers. When I looked at anemometers, those are instruments to measure wind speed, I found that most of them, the ones with vertical axis, used cups for their propellers. I have this wind spinner in my backyard. So I first tried a propeller with 4 cups. I used 15 milliliter measuring scoops. It still wasn't turning as freely as I would have liked. I noticed that most modern anemometers use a 3-cup design. So I went from a 4-cup design to a 3-cup design. Another lesson I learned was that to use a lazy Susan as the seat for the vertical propeller seems not to work very well, because the lazy Susan is not turning easily enough for the vertical propeller. I remembered that I saw a YouTube video where someone used the fan of an old computer to build an anemometer. So I was giving it a try because I had an old desktop which doesn't work anymore, and I removed the fan from that desktop. This is the DC motor from that computer fan. Even with no voltage applied, there is some force between the coils and the magnets. I first thought I could remove the coils, but then it seemed easier to remove the magnets. Now I have as the seat for the vertical axis propeller the DC motor of a fan of a computer with the magnets removed.